They come thick and fast to the semi-finals and finals here on day number 5 as we prepare and they prepare for the 200 breaststroke for women. Jessica Steiger already out there for Germany. Chloe Tutton, the Brits are in fine voice today as she comes out for lane 1. Finished 4th at the Olympic Games, remember. So could she find anything like the form from 2 years ago? Jessica Val in lane 7 for Spain. Fanny Lecluse of Belgium goes into now. Next up, somebody we know is very, very, very quick. So much so, she's still the world record holder.
She has been the world record holder for 5 years now. Do you think it's time to go for the record?
Yeah, I think it's going to go today, though. Molly Renshaw, of the 2 Brits, is in the best form. And if she doesn't come away with a medal today, I will be surprised. Don't know what colour, because it's unlikely to be gold because of this lady. 2:20.72 is 2.5 seconds quicker than Renshaw's been this year. Yulia Efimova comes out onto pool deck. We did see a bit of Marina Garcia before we saw Efimova, Russia, but let's say 2:20.72 she has done. Tutton's done a 2:22.34, but not for a couple of years. And there's your lineup. Great Britain, Belgium, Great Britain, Russia, Spain, Denmark, Spain again, and Germany. Good collection for you. And she had a good 13 and 14, didn't she, Rika Muller-Pedersen? So much so, she added 3 letters to her name.
But here's Efimova. You know, we've seen her racing the 100 meters 3 times, the 200 meters already 2 times, and we really haven't seen her give it a go from the start. So if she wants to be sub 220, she needs to go out fast. If she just wants to win this, she will play with the field and stay back for the first 50 meters.
Let's see what the tactics are. Very interesting, the 200 breast. So, Tutton, Lecluse, Renshaw, Efimova, Garcia, Pedersen, Val, and Steiger. That's your 1 to 8 from across the ball down to below our commentary position. And, well, at the moment, Efimova not going slowly, not going quickly, going somewhere in between. So she's not dominating the first 50, but she rarely does.
All right. I wouldn't say this is world record pace for Efimova, not at all. Laying back, as always. So probably will turn 9 or 8, maybe a little. No, she's 8.
Molly Renshaw setting the early pace. The 2 Britons at the top of the picture at the moment. Molly Renshaw and Chloe Tutton are 1 and 2. In 3rd place to Jessica Val of Spain in lane number 7. Efimova going, right, I think I'll start now, if that's okay with you. I heard the start, but I want to go at my own leisurely pace, so here I come.
Okay, so Efimova now moving up to maybe the 4th position.
Maybe the lead, potentially. Ooh, no, 4th, you're right, absolutely nailed. Spaniard first, 2nd is Garcia, the other Spaniard, and 3rd Molly Renshaw, and Chloe Tutton has a lot to do.
And now it's time for Efimova to swim her own race. It was a 1:09.2, the first 100 meters. What is she capable of in the second 100 meters?
Molly Renshaw's having a really good 3rd 50 here, though, and she's trying to go with Efimova, which might be a very dangerous thing to do, or maybe not. Let's see. That could be the 1 and 2. Efimova getting to the front of the field now. Molly Renshaw 2nd. Jessica Val in 3rd place. 4th is Garcia. The 1 and 2, well, looks to me fairly conclusive, but we'll see.
Okay, so Efimova breaking away, and this is her race. 25 meters to go. Molly Renshaw in 2nd, holding on to that position, but Jessica Val very strong finishing the Spaniard down in lane number 6.
And so too is the other Spaniard, Garcia. Now Molly's got 2nd place. Garcia's coming right back to her. The 2 Spaniards are trying to eat up Molly Renshaw, who might get closed out here. 3rd place, 2nd place, we don't know. Efimova wins. 2nd is Val. 3rd place is Renshaw. She gets it on the nod from Garcia. 2/10 of a second separating them. It is third place for Molly Renshaw. Chloe Tutton for GB back in sixth place, but Efimova with a 2:21.31. And remember, she really didn't get going until the second 50. 2:20 earlier this year, 2:21 this year. She can swim it any way she likes, and she still gets the job done.
And she makes the double after the 100 meters. There's your 200 title, Yulia Efimova.
DQ for Chloe Tutton, so she won't get a time. Don't know what she did. Too much of a butterfly kick off the wall, maybe.
Should be.
But Renshaw getting third place and just edging out Garcia by 2/100ths of a second. Pedersen just not in that kind of form right now in fifth. But our winner, look at the gap. It was pretty big, wasn't it? It was getting on for 2 seconds. And then an absolute scrap for 2, 3, and 4. And that's a bit of a yes. Going to get out the right side this time. Jessica
Val enjoying the moment. She's back on the podium.
Yeah, 2:23 from her, 2:23.43 for Molly Renshaw. So fourth last time round, third this time. So she's moved up a step. It would be actually, and a great finish. And Molly Renshaw getting something for the home crowd to get excited about in this one. It was a very fallow, barren period for British female breaststroking for about 10 years, really, where nobody was getting close to any kind of world times, to be honest. And then suddenly 3 came along at the same time. It's a bit like London buses, kind of wait for ages, and then 3 came along. And with our breaststrokers, suddenly they flourished. They made Olympic finals. We had somebody just missing out on an Olympic medal. And what was probably the weakest event in women's swimming in Great Britain has actually become one of the strongest ones now, oddly enough. Molly Renshaw, well, her story is really good because she should have been on the 2012 team, and she did the time, but not at the right time, if you know what I mean. She was given a deadline, didn't do the time, then did the time, and tried to get on the team. They wouldn't allow her on the team. She'd qualified, got the qualifying time, but they just wouldn't let her on the team. She went to a dispute, legal dispute, didn't win it, but she's back with a vengeance and really enjoying her swimming again. Wants to get down into the 222s. I know 223 doesn't satisfy her. She wants to get 221 if truth be known, but for the time being, she'll settle for that. Molly Renshaw then with the bronze medal. Jessica Val with the silver.
And the kisses from the presenter, who happens to be a Spanish.
Well, I think that's probably what it is. They've probably got some agreement that unless you're that nationality, you just get a shake of the hands if you're not, kind of thing. I'm sure there's some sort of protocol with that, which I don't really know about, but there you go. There is the Spanish silver, and, well, she divides opinion, and not everybody will be thrilled to see this, but she's on top of the podium again because she is the best that there is in Europe.
And by far, almost 2 seconds ahead of Jessica Val and all the others. Yulia Efimova taking her second gold medal here in Glasgow.
She'll prepare herself for that Russian anthem. As indeed we will too. Molly Renshaw bronze. Jessica Val in second place for the Spanish, and Efimova is triumphant again in the 200 breaststroke. always got a smile. Smile for every occasion, a performance for every occasion too. Yulia Efimova, 2:21.31. Look at, she's won that by a big distance over the Spaniard in second place. Much, much tighter between second and third, but in the end, relatively comfortable silver for the Spaniard. Finally, there's 200 breaststroke.
Okay, and there goes the seal.
Ow, 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 ow. Do the noises as well, you know. They get all this for the form of getting paid. It's fantastic. They go around and they are going to try and do everything quite swiftly here because they're trying to get through all the medal ceremonies.
And two more to go
before we get into the next day, which is a few hours away. But this can drag on a little bit. They're great for the people involved, but the people waiting in the wings for their medal ceremony go, oh, come on, I have things to do. And all the cameras. There are so many photographers here. I mean, our press room downstairs, I would say there's probably 60% photographers in there. You're trying to find a little space to work, and there's not a photographer there. You know. But, all the periodicals across Europe need their pictures. Of course, these days they go straight online. In the old days, you had to wait, buy a newspaper in the morning to see those pictures. Now they're online within seconds. Well, with Wi-Fi in Glasgow, within hours, and they get there eventually, put it that way. That's why they're doing it. Oh, they didn't even allow them to stop. Didn't allow them to stop. Oh, goodness me. They really did push them around because the photographers, they wanted a picture.